guys, so as you can see, here's my new 1991 Suzuki Every Turbo. And yes, the title is true. I did already blow it up. Kinda, sorta. So actually the turbo blew up on it already. I don't have any videos of it. It's not smoking or anything, but I'm 99.9% sure the turbo is blown. So it's actually what I'm gonna have to start doing in this video, is pulling the turbo off. I can go more in depth on that a little later on in the video, but I'm gonna show you it right now. Really cool. I mean, if the turbo is the only thing that's wrong, not too big of a deal. They're like $100, so it's probably the size of this can. So yeah, let me show you around. The lighting is going to be terrible because it's in my garage right now and there's barely any lights inside and they're all yellow, disgusting lights. So yeah, let me grab the camera and give you guys a little walk around of it. Alright, so let's start at the back because this is what you've already seen. So got this pretty dope spoiler up here. This huge hatch that opens up all the way. You have all this room back here. So the kid I got it from, I don't know if he put these in or someone else did, but it has two Kenwood speakers that actually work. Came with this wheel. It's an old OMP wheel, but it's pretty disgusting. It sheds on your hands when you drive. And then under this carpet back here, under that panel, which I'll show you guys later on because I have to work on it anyway, that's actually where the engine is. Over here actually has two seats. There's a seat right there that's folded down, so both of these seats fold down like that one, and this is just a completely flat panel all the way to the front seats, which is really cool. Yeah, so this is just the back. Let me bring you around the side. It's got these cool, I don't know how to say that, NEVE wheels. They're actually Enki wheels. I looked them up, which is cool. They're in really bad condition, so I might get them redone, repainted, repolished, whatever. But pretty cool nonetheless. The whole car, as you can see, is painted this like Nardo gray color, which is awesome. It used to be white. So come around here. This is a little finicky sometimes opening. Hold on. There we go. All right, so come around here. This is what I was talking about with the seats. Let me show you real quick. So you grab it from back here, folds up, pull this little tab right here, boom. Same thing with that one. Seats fold up perfectly. And just pull this tab, bring it down, pull it forward, drop the back, and it's down. So over here is actually where you get the oil, where you fill up the oil. So if you loosen that, oil cap's actually in there, which is pretty funny. On the other side, it's the coolant reservoir and the washer fluid reservoir. So let me take you around to the front here. As you can see, you sit right above the wheel. If you know anything about K-Vans, K-Trucks, this is how they're all set up. So I put this wheel I had just laying around on because, like I said, the OMP wheel back there sheds and pretty gross to drive. So got this wheel on for now. Yeah, this is basically it. It's a 5-speed. I don't know if I said it yet. It's a 3-cylinder turbo engine. Obviously it's in the back, like I already said. So this is the front, 5-speed. Has a Pioneer or Kenwood head unit that actually works. Bluetooth actually works pretty well. AC does work. I ordered a new compressor because this one's making noise. So that should actually be here today or tomorrow. Really cool little feature that I like. It has this boost gauge up here. It doesn't have numbers, it's not digital, but it says low and high, and when you're in boost it has little red lines that show up, which is pretty cool because it's a built-in boost gauge from factory. But yeah, so it has I think 120,000 kilometers, which is like 75,000 miles. Yeah, just a pretty basic interior. So come around to the front. Excuse the garage, it's super messy, but like I said, lighting's terrible also. This is the front of the K-Van. So we got the Suzuki emblem right here. I'm sure it's a super fake license plate, but whatever, I used to have one on my Miata. Yeah, this is it. My Miata has the same thing. Most Japanese cars do, imports do. So yeah, this is the K-Van. So In this video tonight, I'm actually gonna start working on taking the turbo off. I'm gonna jack it up, put the rear wheels on some wood, some wooden blocks just to get a little elevation because the engine's underneath. I'll show you guys. There's no panels or anything under the engine. It is literally just under the car. So you do everything from underneath, almost everything from underneath. So I'm gonna start working on that and hopefully have the turbo off tonight. Alright, well, basically what I'm working with for now. I might try and get those jack stands a little more sturdy under there because this piece of wood's kind of sketchy, as you can probably tell. So, yeah, I'm basically just going to be working under here the whole time. So, let me show you guys the engine real quick. Okay, so under that carpet, like I was saying, this is where the engine is. So, if you take these for, well, only 3 bolts, one of them's missing. Take these 3 out, grab this panel, pull it off. There's the engine in all its glory. Alright, so like I said, it's a 3-cylinder turbo. Turbo is way back down there. You can't even really see it from up here, which I'm hoping it's not going to be too hard to get to. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. That's the engine. Like I said, you do pretty much everything from underneath. It's not, you know, injectors or even spark plugs I think you do from underneath, but AC compressors over here, basic engine, you understand. Under there is actually where the air filter is. Probably gonna end up having to take that off to get some stuff out, but yeah, like I said, I got it all up in the air right now, kind of on some wood jack stands, so I'm gonna start tearing into this thing. Wish me luck. Alright, so as you can see, it's gotten a little darker outside. Made some progress, but I gotta say that was complete bullshit. So just to get this stupid heat shield off because of where the turbo is back there, oh my god, this is a pain in the ass. So here, let me show you. You can actually see the turbo now. This is the air filter, like I'm saying. So down there, oh man, you still can barely see it. Right here, hold on. Right there is the turbo. To get that heat shield off, you have to take so much stuff off. So, I'm gonna try and continue to get the turbo off now. So it's day 2. I'm picking up right where I left off last night. Didn't do anything more. Basically, I just have the turbo held on by the downpipe and the turbo manifold. The only other thing I gotta take off is the, the oil drain and the oil feed. And the turbo should be ready to come off. So I sprayed the exhaust bolts with some PB Blaster because they're pretty rusty. Hopefully loosen them up a little bit. I brought some tools home from work. So yeah, let's start working on it. Hopefully get the turbo off tonight. So it looks like my light died, so I'm going to be using my phone, but I figured I'd show you guys what I'm working with down here. So if you look right up here, this is the turbo. I got most of the stuff off already. That's the oil drain. This is where the coolant feed and drain is, obviously wastegate. So basically the only thing holding it on, like I said, was right over here, the downpipe bolts and the bolts up here for the manifold. So it sucks down here, it's very tight, but I'm making it work. Well, I just made a discovery, and I gotta say I'm super pissed. So as you can see, I got the turbo off right here. This thing is super small. So this is the intake pipe right here, so you can't see the compressor wheel. So I was like, okay, let me look at the turbine wheel. You know, that's probably gone or messed up, right? Nope, completely fine. Pretty much no shaft play at all, right? Like, huh, that's weird. Let me pull these bolts off and maybe the turbine wheel or the compressor wheel came off, I don't know, right? So, pull this one off. Pull this one off. And what I found under here is a part of a work glove right in front of the intake of the turbo. So move that out of the way. Got this screen so nothing gets sucked in. Did its job obviously, but you can't really see in there because it's, you know, such a small turbo and it's so dark, but the compressor wheel is completely fine. So there's actually nothing wrong with this turbo at all. It was just that work glove that was blocking the intake. That's why I couldn't build boost, because it couldn't suck in any air. So could have fixed this in the car basically. Could have taken off the 2 bolts for the intake tube, taken it off, taken that glove out, put it back together. Wouldn't have had to deal with any of this. But I'm already here, so yeah. I don't know if I should get a new turbo or at least rebuild this one while it's out, so you know later down the road it doesn't eventually go out. But that's what I found. Super pissed, but it is what it is, I guess. But anyway, it's starting to rain. I'm pissed. I don't want to work on this thing anymore. I need new gaskets anyway. I can't even put it back together yet, so I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.